This episode is sponsored by Edgar Does Painting on His Own.
Sure.
What is going on, BenchWarmers? Yes, you heard it here first. We are sponsored finally by the worst painters in the history of the world because he's still painted that room for how long?
I've been in this corner for about 3 weeks.
So do not hire him. This is the worst sponsor we've gotten to date. But with that being said, we are the BenchWarmers. Welcome back for another episode. This is the last episode of the new year. I am one of your hosts. I am the instigator. Next to me, at least on my screen, I have Diego the Stat Troll. Below him, I have Marco the Interrupter. Below me, Nico. Nick Goat. Correction.
Yes, Nico.
Below him, less smug. Not so smug lately. And next to him, Eddie. May I the glass. I missed you, man. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, bro.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
How's everybody been? I know I've been MIA. I'm sorry, man. I started a new job. Arsenal, and ironically, at the same time, Arsenal are playing really, really bad. So I don't know what happened, man. It just all played out the way it did. I'm back on it. You know, fortunately, the results are looking better for us. You know, and I'm just happened to feed my schedule up. So it just happened to happen that way, man.
Convenient.
You know, the soccer guys were talking to the benchwarmer higher up, saying, "Hey, hold off on bringing Erik in because it's gonna be a couple rough weeks." And they brought me back in when it's looking better now. So, but yeah, just to kind of give you guys a little different idea of today's episode, we're not gonna go into each individual game because, as you know, we have 2 game weeks to catch up on. So we're gonna go way over a lot of the time. So we're gonna keep it nice and short. We're gonna talk about our clubs here, our teams here. If you want to jump in the conversation, you can always do so. We'll give you the information right now. Marco, where can they hear our podcast?
They can listen to us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Stitcher by searching BenchWarmers FC.
Diego, what are our socials?
You can follow us on all social media platforms, leaving a like and a comment to interact with us. We want to hear from you, be that Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter by searching BenchWarmers FC1.
And if you want to hire a painter who will finish the room by next year, 2022, Edgar, where can they email you?
Bench at benchwarmersfc.com.
Awesome. Thank you, man. Am I missing anything? We good? We're good to go?
We're good, baby.
YouTube.
Oh, did I say YouTube? Oh, okay. Nico, what's the YouTube? You want to watch us?
You watch us on YouTube at BenchWarmers FC TV.
There you go. Awesome. All right, now we got everything. So I don't have my whistle on me.
What? How are you a ref and not have a whistle on you?
So the whistle that they supplied me with as a referee one, it's really fucking loud.
Oh, really?
Like, really loud. It's compared to the one that's in the studio. It's crazy.
I think we have to hear it, man, because I don't know.
I would do it, but there's people in the house, and I don't want to, like scare anybody. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Memphis the pie. Feel me?
What happened?
Memphis the pie.
Yeah. Unless it's Memphis the pie, then I can probably pull it off. But as of right now, I can't. But let's get into the games. If it's cool with you guys, I mean, obviously it's cool with you. You guys said to start off with Arsenal first, so let's start off with Arsenal first.
Very appropriate. Christmas miracle.
Yeah, man. Edgar, Marco, myself, we went to Derby Road on Saturday. So shout out to Derby Road if you guys are watching this. I'm sure Marco will give you guys a little tag for something. Just giving him work to do, you know.
You got it, dude.
Marco's like, fuck you.
Pretty much.
But yeah, we went to Derby Road. It's been a long, long time since we've actually been able to go into a bar. Not packed, but it was still like some fans in there, and it was nice to kind of celebrate that win for Arsenal. Marco, we were in shock. I think we were going to that game with the loss already.
I mean, if anything, if you follow us on Instagram at BenchWarmers FC1, you would have seen the stories that Edgar was posting about how not only excited, but how in awe we were of what was going on in that game.
Edgar is like the perfect, in Spanish we say metiche, or somebody who's nosy, because every time he just had like the camera on me or something the entire time. Like I just like, yo, you're a dick. You're not even watching the game. You just want to catch my reaction for every time bad happens.
And the funniest
guess
part,
what? Only good thing happened.
No, but don't even. The funniest part is like he would talk to, and it sounds weird, I know. He would talk to he's like I said, give me a second, let me pull my phone out. And for some reason, the timing was just perfect that it would work out.
Nah, the thing that had me cracking up with Erik apologizing to the crowd.
Wait, all the
apologize. Oh, my bad.
Oh yeah, when the waitress was over, and she was like literally
Yeah, I almost
standing
knocked
right
her
next to
out,
him.
bro.
Erik.
I almost knocked her out. But to kind of, just to kind of talk about Arsenal a bit right now, I don't want to, just get sidetracked with the whole experience, which was it was great. Like Edgar and I were talking on the way back home. It felt so nice to be able to go out again to a certain extent and enjoy a couple beers with some friends at the bar and watch a good footy match, which we were blessed with on this Boxing Day. Arsenal walked away with 3-1 victory. Again, caught us off guard, and they walked away yesterday with another win over Brighton. All in all, they're looking better. I'd say against Chelsea, we looked very, very dominant for having a lot of young players on the field in Martinelli, Saka, Emil Smith-Rowe, who I think made his second appearance now for Arsenal. We looked very, very confident, and even defensively with Pablo Mari, who barely has made any appearances for Arsenal since he's joined because of injuries. He looked like he fit, he belonged, although he did give a penalty away very, very late into the game. But overall, that game against Chelsea was phenomenal. I did not expect that at all. I'm happy with the way they played. Aubameyang did not get in the score sheet. He didn't even play that game, to be honest with you. But I mean, we didn't really need him, which kind of is weird to say. As the person Diego said, and to your point, Diego, when you said that, I was like, yeah, man, like that. I feel like that's gonna be like a talking point for rival fans, but it's true though, because we gave him this extension, gave him all this money, so he can be the one bagging the goals for us. But he wasn't even on the pitch, and we still won 3-1.
I mean, it's also a chip on his shoulder knowing that we were able to walk away with that score line and not have him involved whatsoever in the game. And the one game that we did, we barely walked away with the 1-0. And we got the one goal because of Lacazette coming in, and 20 seconds later, he puts in a banger. So, I mean, that means a lot. And that says a lot to him that this new year, he's going to have to figure some shit out.
Well, given that result against Chelsea, I thought, like you said, that chip on his shoulder would have woken him up. And, a team against Brighton, no offense to them, but it's a team where he should shine, should score at least a goal or two. He missed a couple of sitters, I'd say. He missed a one-on-one with the keeper, and he missed another one that he would regularly in the past comfortably put away. Like I said, came in 20 seconds. Bukayo Saka, who's our best player in the team, maybe one of the best young players in the Premier League as a whole. He just carried us and gave us, like I said, the assist. So overall, two different performances from Chelsea to the one from Brighton. But still got the W, something that we've been struggling with, getting back-to-back wins since September. But I'm happy. I don't know how you guys, Liverpool United fans view us. Obviously, we're still I think we're in 14th. We moved up one spot or something like that. I got to double check again.
I think we're in 13th place now. I mean,
I got to double check.
It's not a big step, but I mean, it's a step. So it's a step in the right direction.
We're in 13th. Fuck you, Edgar. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just laugh it off. We're in 13th actually. So yeah, where you are, Marco. Yeah, man. How do you guys view us? Like you saw our worst start in Premier League history. You are witnesses to that right now.
I actually want to talk about the Chelsea fan and how Chelsea got humbled.
Go ahead.
I think that performance.
Go ahead.
May I?
Yeah.
We show up at the bar.
Stop painting for a second.
Put the brush down.
We show up at the bar at around 7:30. He shows up around 8:30. Game's about to kick off. He's already talking shit to you. He's like, "Oh, you're an Arsenal fan. You're being all nice, like humble, because you're gonna about to eat humble pie." And I guess the server got the order wrong and served it to him because he was quiet. He was pissed. He was taking shots at the end, frustrated. It was hilarious. You were celebrating, and he kept watching me film you guys, not knowing what it was going on. And then the owner sits with him. The owner of Derby sits with him. And my man wasn't talking. He didn't talk to you, didn't say goodbye. He didn't say anything. But at the beginning, he was saying how Arsenal sucks, how you guys are, not having a great season. And all I wanted to do was go up and get his reaction. But I think that would have gotten me kicked out of Derby's permanently.
Well, what did he say? When we walked in, he's like, Chelsea are in a worse position than this is a lose-lose game for us. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, if we win, we should have won the game to begin with. If we lose against Arsenal right now. I'm like, okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right, man. You're right. It is what it is. But
question.
He covered himself, but still, he was not. He didn't think he was going to lose.
Bro, he looked pissed.
Of course not. What's up? What's up, Nico?
Is this the same Chelsea fan that was talking when y'all went to?
No,
I wish.
but
I
after,
wish.
after the second goal, everyone's like, "Yo, is the other Chelsea guy here?" I'm like,
I was looking for him.
Man, he did. He
Dude,
was definitely looking for him.
Trust me, I was looking for him. I was hoping he was there, but no, he didn't show face because he knew what was gonna happen that day.
That's two
But-
out of two derbies. Chelsea fans being dicks.
Yo, for real.
Don't want to.
It's maybe a Chelsea thing, but well, if a Chelsea fan comes on here and wants to protect themselves, so be
Listen,
it.
it's
You know where to
been
find
a
us.
whole year. It's been a whole year we're asking Chelsea fans to come on here, and they don't show up.
Yeah,
They don't
look,
show up.
you know our handles, BenchWarmers FC1. You know where to reach out to us, so get to it if you're a Chelsea fan out there. But
We got a Spurs fan to come on before we got a Chelsea fan.
Yeah,
That's
for real.
sad.
well, he joined the bench finally. But yeah, that's true though. That's true, Eddie. That's very true. But no, how do you guys feel like? Obviously, as a rival, you guys are obviously all above us. But seeing the results, do you think this could be a turning point for Mikel Arteta and Arsenal as a whole, or it just is like all right, you guys chill out, don't get on the hype train yet because we were relegation a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Now we're 6 points behind title contenders Chelsea and Man City.
Nah, I hope so. I hope you guys get your. It looks like you're getting your act together because the way you guys finished last season, what you guys did in the summer, and then winning the trophies in the summer as well. I had high hopes for you guys, and then it just kind of like skidded off the road. But now it looks like all the pieces are going together. So hopefully you guys can make a run.
Okay. I guess the opinion over there.
So it's just unfortunate you guys had to face Man City in the cup. So
In the Carabao, yeah, because now I
Yeah.
think United play them next, right?
Yes.
In the Carabao.
yeah,
What is that?
might as well
That's
just
the final, right?
rename that the
Semis.
Guardiola Cup because another year.
Yeah, for real. But I mean, that wraps it up for Arsenal's weekend. 3-1 against Chelsea, 1-0 against Brighton. The tide looks like it's turning. Looks like we are getting out of these shark-infested waters, kind of, reaching some fresh water. Hopefully that the Young Bucks lead us to victory towards the end of the season. Now, I had to tip my hat off to Ollie. I criticized him so much early on in the season. If you listen back to our episodes, I kind of digressed on that. I started giving more credit to where it's due, and today he showed it. Diego, you guys won against the Wolves today. You also had a game this past weekend for Boxing Day. Walk us through your performances overall.
I think this is like how do I say? I don't want to. Man, I would love to name names, but I know quite a few people, even United fans, that are like, waiting for the inevitable decline of the team, and I don't think that's something that they should have looked at from the beginning. I've always put myself forward as being all in from the start, even if they weren't doing that great. I did say last season that I would expect them to progress in their points tally, even if that meant dropping on the table. And they've done both of those things. So I'm happy for that. It's a bit unfortunate that going back a little bit to the Leicester game that they did tie. They let Vardy sneak that goal past that deflection for the 2-2. But against the Leicester City side, it was second and third. It was a hard game to begin with. I'll take that draw. But a lot of fans and the players themselves knew that the draw wasn't the result that they wanted. And then this game right now that passed against Wolves, it was definitely a lucky goal. It was a lucky goal that they earned, though. I felt like they fought for that deflection. And where I would be sitting, or we would all be sitting, saying, like, watching Liverpool get those kinds of results last season, where it would be very scrappy, it would be very even, very tight. And then you could tell just by the body language of the players, they're going to try to squeeze one more chance. And so Rashford did that. He got the 1-0. And now they are where they are because they've put that work ahead. And as for Ollie and how other, like, not necessarily you guys, but how other people have viewed Solskjaer and the team and him as a manager, and like him getting slated and rating Lampard and whatever over him. It's like, man, it's nice to just see the results speaks for themselves. So there's not really much to say, but I'm happy about it. Definitely. I was a bit beaten up about the draw away to the draw at home to Leicester, but that last minute Solskjaer time winner against Wolves definitely made up for it. So it's good. It's good to end the year in the position that we're in. Now, the thing is, there's going to be a lot of people that will be getting ahead of themselves. And I've already seen freaking hashtag 21 is coming on Twitter. And then, like, I know a lot of them are just tongue in cheek, you know, just like banter from United fans themselves. But then also, like, the realist in me would say, like, there is no title race yet. Like, if we're in this position, second place just before first in March, then all right, you still have to get 10 more games in. Like, we're not even 20 games in. And once you get to 30 out of 38 and you're still in that spot, then I think you can start talking about title race. But as far as the belief, I've had that belief, and I'm definitely going to bank in on that, because I didn't sit here, listen to, you know, when United were 5 games in and they were in 15th with just 4 games played, you know, 2 wins and 2 draws. And it was like, oh, United's in turmoil, whatever. It's like, all right, it's only been 4 matches. And then obviously that belief has shown. Right now they're in second with 30, and other results from other teams have definitely helped too. But all I'll say is, man, I'm happy with the team. I really am. It's nice to see them work hard and get results.
Did you expect to be here this time of the year? Let's say the beginning of the season, did you expect to be 3 points behind Liverpool with a game in hand?
No, absolutely not. I have to be honest about that. Absolutely not. I would have expected them to at least be in the top 4, because I was actually looking at the predictions we had that we had in the beginning of the season. You know, we made a post about that where everyone predicted where the top 4 would look like come May. And a lot of the teams that are on there aren't on there. I mean, City, just looking at how many of us had City in their top 4. Again, the season's not over and it's very early. But again, I feel like 15 games in has to be some sort of a measuring stick to see where the teams are going to fall, including that whole thing about whoever's top in December ends up being top at the end of the season, and all those other like stats, since I like to rely on those numbers. But I didn't expect them to be this high. And like I said, I think one of the contributing factors, as well as them doing well, is other teams doing not so well and dropping points in games where, you know, it's been difficult. And we've seen that with Chelsea. We've seen that with City. We're seeing that now with Liverpool too. And I think that's a good segue to kind of pull in Liverpool, because the 2 games that they've had against these bottom sides, I remember on the commentary today, they were mentioning that they've only been 1 out of the bottom 6. The rest of them have been draws, if I'm not mistaken. Coming into the Newcastle game, of course, the bottom 6, they've only had 1 win. And then as well as their away form, I thought it was a little bit interesting. So I don't know who wants to speak first, out of Nico, Eddie, or Lesmug. I hope Lesmug isn't busy putting up brushstrokes right now. But taking off Salah when they need a goal in the dying minutes, a lot of people seemed upset with that. So I want to know what these guys think.
Well, all I know is that Marco didn't have Liverpool in his predictions. That's what I'm saying.
You know what's funny is I'm actually looking at right now, and I did not have Liverpool, but everybody else, I think I have 1 person, and everybody has 2. The only person that has 3 actually so far that has correct is Ricky.
It's Ricky.
The one person that doesn't watch soccer as religiously as we do. I was just checking it right now, and he has Liverpool, Leicester City, Man City, and Manchester United.
Oh wow.
Pretty close.
Yeah, and then Everton will replace Man City, and that's it. Because as of today, I'm not saying
today.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I mean, bro, anything can happen.
But yeah, no, not to digress, but to either Nico, Edgar, the Smug, or Eddie, 2 draws. I guess bottom teams that you guys should definitely be beating. This is the kind of like a snapshot of the old Liverpool where you guys couldn't beat the lower half teams, but easily beat the bigger half teams like back in the day. I'm not saying that you guys are back to where you are now, but back to where you were back then. But how do you feel about your overall performances to end the year?
Just sucks, man. I finally see my Knicks win, and then Liverpool can't get a win. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I can't catch it with W over here.
Yeah.
God damn.
It's one or the other.
It's one of the other.
So, bro, I need my Knicks to do something, dog. But no, it was frustrating. I was telling these guys, like, I hate Everton even more. Like, after today, because I watched Thiago play, I'm like, this is such bullshit. We literally have one of the best midfielders at the moment, and he couldn't play until now. So I was just so frustrated.
The smug
I'll
Nico.
chip in. About the performances like the last two games. I mean, yeah, I mean we've been kind of struggling to break down. I guess these bottom teams in the table. I guess. I mean, it's been a struggle to break down these low block teams, especially like Eddie said, no Thiago. So sometimes we just see like Trent to Henderson. He just one time crosses inside the box. We'll see who gets on the end of it. But it's just been very stale, especially against West Brom. And I personally thought we played pretty well today, and which I expected after a pretty bad performance, second half performance against West Brom. But yeah, no, I expected a better performance against Newcastle today, which I truly believe it was a better performance. We just like didn't take our chances.
Honestly,
Nah.
Klopp said that today's performance was much better than against West Brom. Against West Brom, all I gotta say is it's our fault. We kept about 70 to 75% of possession. If you give them the ball, they'll score on their own team, but they just never had the ball long enough to score on their own side. So that's our fault for not letting them have more possession. You just gotta look at what Leeds does. Leeds just gave them the ball and 4 goals. That's it. Done. Here, have the space and give us space and we'll score on you and done. See, so that's really our fault. Liverpool should have, shared the ball more during that game. And then today, I mean, Salah just fucking up. I mean, let's be honest. Who were the Pichichis last year? We had Mane, Salah, and Aubameyang. None of them are scoring right now. So if you don't score, you don't win. You know what I mean? You got to be like Bruno Fernandes, just slip it and somehow putting in an assist. Fucking Cavani coming out of the Farmers League and all of a sudden looking like a real player. What the fuck? Get out of here, man.
No, I mean, like Klopp said a real cliche thing the other day where he was like, "I'd rather win 7 1-0 games than 7-0 on one game," and I was like,
Yeah,
I feel you on that.
Yeah, man, winning games, man. It's a results business, That's what it is. But Edgar, you made a good point with Salah. The whole Salah I saw today was getting a lot of stick because of the chance that he missed, and we spoke about it here in the past where he needs 10 to make 1 or something like that. Rumors are he's leaving.
Okay, someone take him. See how long he lasts somewhere else. I bet you Real Madrid will not stand for him missing 5 shots and making 1.
I mean, they have Hazard who
not
already
leaving.
played, so.
Yeah, but Hazard won't get bitched out. So they just say, he's had too many hamburgers, can't play. It's like, all right, well, whatever. It was a flop.
Just
But
that's
Salah
what are
missing
you
in
talking
front of
about?
the-
Hamburger.
I mean, I've been asking for Mbappe 2021. So if they take
Chill,
Salah,
yo.
Mbappe 2021, baby. Come on,
Let's
man.
not
Nike all day.
make this.
Nike all day.
We all know Mbappe is staying at PSG because Messi's going there.
It's my fault for making this a transfer
First
pod.
of all-
Let's not do this. It's my fault for
First of
asking the question. I withdraw my question. Let's talk
Yo,
about 40.
Diego will probably back me up on this. France has no money at the moment. They lost their TV deal. There ain't no French team getting any players.
There was rumors that PSG are trying to out Neymar now. They're trying to get rid of him.
They have
Chill.
to out the whole team. They got no money. No money coming in.
Messi's going for free, so you good.
Yeah. Gotta pay him that money though. That salary. His salary ain't cheap.
I mean, Adidas will pay for it.
Yeah, that's true, right? But no, I mean, yeah. I don't want to get into the transfer conversation, so we'll leave that for when it actually opens up, which is in 2 days from now. So that's gonna be interesting
so many
to see.
free players. We can't ask for a gift.
I know, right? Well, when the transfer window opens up, we'll come back around towards that. But yeah, all in all, the table's still looking. Liverpool's in first place with 33 points. United are right behind them with 30 points and the game in hand. Leicester City, 29 points. Everton, 29 points. I mean, yeah, this top 4 I would not be expecting for the most part. Aston Villa and Chelsea in the Europa League spots. And the team who everybody was raving about because they were on top of the league for once, and now all of a sudden it got really quiet, Tottenham. And of course, Josue is not here to defend himself, but I don't blame him. I wasn't here for 2 weeks either. So yeah, man, they were on top of the world a few weeks ago, and now they are in 7th place.
That's nuts. That's nuts how things can change, because it was everybody was raving about, oh, Mourinho's back, the Son and Kane partnership, they're about to score 50 goals this season, it's going to be wild. And then Mourinho came back and reminded everybody who he freaking was, because they decided to sit and sit and sit. A lot of people, they got a lot of stick for that 1-1 draw against Wolves because they had the lead very, very early on. A lot of people thought, okay, this is it. It's wrapped up. They're about to win. And then no, he takes off his players that hold up the ball so that he can put on more defenders, sit back. And then Wolves got the one chance that they needed. And then hats off to him though, because he's been putting up some quality Instagram posts that we've all been sharing.
Yeah,
And
So the one today?
the one today that was
Well,
the one today was
yeah.
hilarious.
I was like,
So
awesome.
the backstory to the one today, Dare, you want to quickly go over the COVID situations that have been occurring?
Yeah, it's actually a good way to link it in because Mourinho posted up a video. He's chilling. It looks like in some sort of like a lounge room. I'm not sure if it's at the stadium or maybe the training facility. And he's got the camera angle on his like staff, whatever. He zooms in on the screen and he's complaining about how it's 2 p.m. and they don't know if they're going to play at 6 p.m. today. He's like, best league in the world, obviously saying that sarcastically. But it turns out that it was postponed. Tottenham and Fulham were told that their game would be called off because of some COVID positives that were found in Fulham's squad. And we saw that just yesterday as well with Everton and Man City having their game called off because of several players in Man City's squad that tested positive. But the important thing is City put out a club statement and they said that they're back to training in agreement with the Premier League. They're getting ready for their game against Chelsea because that's another thing that a lot of people were wondering about. Well, if they have a lot of first team players that are sick, are they going to be able to play the games that are coming in the next week? Because the isolation protocol essentially has players out for more than a week, about 10 days at the least. So if you have players like, there were rumors, of course, it hasn't been confirmed, but rumors like Ederson being sick. We do have confirmations for Kyle Walker and Gabriel Jesus. But imagine going through a 2-week period without your first team starters, which is something that even Liverpool are going through right now just through injuries. We saw, I think, what was his name? Phillips, who played center back today.
Nate Phillips.
Phillips partnered Fabinho in the back today. And
Kurt Jones been starting for the past.
Yeah, and Curtis Jones starting a lot of minutes
now. Yeah.
So again, if you have a lot of players that aren't in your first team squad and you need to keep playing, you need to keep going, that was something that a lot of people were looking at to see, okay, how many games are they going to sit out then? And when are we going to play these postponed games? So unfortunately, it looks like these games are going to be rescheduled back into the mix next month in January, like right away, because they want to make sure that they can fit them in before needing to cancel the FA Cup. Or moving it altogether. So we have a blank game week fantasy-wise. If you are aware of that, there are very few matches that are coming up. They might try to squeeze them in there. They might make another double game week where they play in the middle of the week. It's a huge mess right now with the COVID postponements. But so far, there have been reports that aren't that serious. They have been positive. They've been isolating. They've been recovering. So hopefully everyone comes out of this well and healthy at the other side.
That and also rumors of them shutting down the league again.
Yes.
Well, I saw the 2-week break.
Yeah, so we'll see. Some managers have supported it. Others don't want it. Eddie, what were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
So what I heard was a 2-week break. That they were just gonna take a break for 2 weeks.
Yeah, we'll see, man. I don't know if this is crazy times we're living in right now. Again, uncharted territory. So whatever is the safest option for everybody, so be it. It is what it is. If you have to take a break from footy, it is what it is. But with all that being said, that is today's episode. I do want to end this year off on not a high note, I want to say, but
on a good note, on a memorable note.
Yeah, like I want 2021 to be a mission. 2020 we were in quarantine. We've been stuck. We have been limited to what we can do. 2021, it's not looking too, maybe not start off. It's gonna be too positive either. But hopefully the year is gonna get better. So, what are you guys gonna do this year to better yourselves? What are your New Year's resolution? What's up? Yeah, go ahead, Smug.
First goal is to finish painting his room. Second goal.
Is that for this year or for next year?
For real.
Starting this year, finishing next year. Second thing is to get on Mourinho's level. I'm sick that he learned how to zoom in on his phone before I did. So, and then
Yo, Edgar, he has better
Games.
posts than you do.
Fucking tell me about it. I had to get off Instagram just because his game is so much better than mine.
I'm gonna say
And
I
then
quit.
third is to be on the pod a little more. So hopefully
like
you'll
that.
get to be seeing the smug a little more.
I like that. All right. Eddie?
I mean, I've thought about it for a while. Like, I was thinking about 2021. I'm finally gonna try to kick a ball again.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's been about what 3 years now. Yeah.
The striker is
I
back.
was about to say Striker Eddie's back.
And the striker is back. Yo, Eddie,
Yeah.
what was the nickname we had for you back in high school when you used to rock the
MTV
curly hair?
Lord,
I know it's not
ain't that
Dino
fair?
related.
I don't remember.
We had a nickname for you because Eddie had a long curly hair and everything too.
I
back
had a
then.
lot. I had Lionel Richie. I had Michael Jackson. I had
forget me.
Pedro Escamoso.
I gotta ask Fernando. I'm gonna ask Fernando for
Ronaldinho,
soccer.
yeah.
I think it was Dino. We called it Dino something. I forget what. The striker. I'm excited to see that, bro. Oh my god, this is gonna be a good year. All right, Nico, what you got coming for this year?
Man, I'm trying to get a job. Like, nah, man, I'm trying to like. Nah, man, I'm just trying to like get out the house and just start doing stuff.
I respect that, Nico. Good on you, man. Good shit. Good luck on that, bro. That's very
Thank
good.
you.
First job, I'm hiring a painter.
Bro,
I'm on it, bro.
don't do it, bro. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
bro.
He won't pay you.
He won't pay you, bro. And worst part, he can't pay you with beers either.
So lose for you.
It's lose.
You gotta shop right around your house, bro. Go buy groceries.
I'm hiring an intern. It's an unpaid position.
Edgar's weird too, so you don't want to go there.
For real.
Marco, what you got for coming this year?
I don't know, man. I mean, I want to accomplish what we weren't able to accomplish in 2021. 2020.
What do you want to accomplish, bro?
I want to accomplish what we weren't able to accomplish in 2020. So 2021, I want to be able to go out and actually, I don't know, like hit spots and watch more games and interact and record and actually do as much as we can when we can and it's available for us to do it. That's my goal. When is that gonna happen? I have no idea, man.
No, it's not. So what I'm saying, what do you think you could do? Now you're not for the pod. Yeah, the pod, yeah,
bro. I mean, work. I haven't stopped working, so I can't ask for any health. I've been healthy.
Diego, what you got for coming for New Year, bro? My man, that's perdido, yo. This is what New Year's resolution is, bro.
I don't have one because everything
Marco,
is benchwarmer related.
If you said that you're working a lot, how about making a resolution to take some time off for yourself?
Chill, bro. I just came off a vacation.
You see, bro, you can't help him, bro. You can't help him, man.
Yo, who's man?
I've been on vacation for the last 8 months. What are you talking about?
I hope your job didn't see that. I doesn't watch us.
They don't. They good.
Dead.
Oh shoot.
Diego,
well, for me, man, I have two actually. One is I also do want to get a little bit more physically active. I started a little bit in the fall, but obviously being at home and being inside is a bit restrictive. So hopefully with the warm weather, that'd be nice to be able to get back into some sort of an athletic shape with stuff not being too helpful with going outside and such. And then the second one, honestly, man, it'd be nice to be a bit more, I guess, like to meet more people that have to do with like the footy world. I think that'd be pretty cool. Just talking to people, not just through the pod too, but for myself also, like meeting people personally. I think that'd be really sweet to have figures that are, whether it's podcasting or in the football world or in the tech ball world or even like punditry or sports casting icons, whoever it may be. I think that'd be pretty awesome to get to know them. So that's another resolution of mine, to kind of hunt for those people and get to know them more. So that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, just run up and get a selfie.
Yeah, I like that, man.
We know your stalker status. You're pretty good at it, so get your stalker game up.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, because honestly, man, because of this podcast, I've been able to talk to so many more people, just Arsenal specifically, or just footy in general. So, yeah, man, I liked it a lot. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I say that, you give me shit. Diego says it's perfectly fine.
No, because you're talking about going out to bars and like I'm not talking about going to bars. He said for himself, for him, not for the pod.
He said for himself. He did say for himself.
The first part was for himself. The second part was for the podcast.
What did you do for yourself?
Fine.
What did you do for yourself? Habla pues?
No, you go.
Exactly. Yeah. Throw your hands in the air. You don't even know what you said.
Always me, bro. Always me.
It's always you, Marco. It's always you,
Bro,
dog.
you hear it
No.
first. I don't make this shit up, bro.
You see, bro? You see? Now you're making shit up. But
What about yourself, Erik? Professional streamer?
oh shit, nah, man. For me, I was able to accomplish a lot of things towards the end of this year. Fortunately, things got turned a little better for me. I guess all I really have for this coming year is along the lines of what you said and Diego, what you said as well. I want to get in soccer shape, like legit. I'm tired of putting on a kit that's a little too tight and then making a sprint on the field, and then I'm already tired. So I want to be able to make at least the shirt a little less tight and make 2 sprints at least to get back and defend and make it a little bit more competitive. But that's really pretty much it, man. I just really want to win a chip for the BenchWarmers this coming year in the league. That's what I want. And if the pod is there to record everything, I'm with it. I'll be happy with it. But I want to win a chip this year. Winning a chip this past tournament in New York felt really nice, even though I barely played a part of it because I was not gonna mess with what was working because I was definitely scared as fuck. But winning one on my own with my boys, that would be the ultimate.
That'd be fire.
Way to top of the year. So
wait, Erik, you won as a bench warmer?
No. Well, so they were actually gonna name the team BenchWarmers, but because they asked me, I'm like, dude, name it whatever you want. I didn't want to, put that on them. And what did he call it again, Marco? It was a funny name. Oh, Sons of Pitches.
Sons of Pitches, yes.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, that's good. That's actually a good podcast name too. I was like, damn, I'm gonna take that, But no, so they invited me to play with them, and they're all young kids. You know who they are for the most part. And I played a good couple games here and there. We got to the final, and it was intense, bro. Intense. I was looking. I'm like, please do not call me in because I'm gonna fuck it up somehow. I'm gonna fuck this up, bro.
I was like, no, that's not a game for me.
Bro, I was picking a fight with somebody who got sent off for fighting, and he's like, "You're not even playing. You suck." I'm like, "I know. That's why I'm not playing because he's gonna do good. Like, I'm not gonna embarrass myself right now. That's why I'm not gonna get there." But yeah,
bro,
man,
that's the ultimate though. You won a chip as a bench warmer.
Hey, man, literally as a bench
warmer.
warmer.
You did the pod proud.
I did the pod proud. But next year, this 2021, I want to win it on the pitch with my bench warmer teammates. So, Edgar, that includes you have to stop painting so much and just go out for a jog every now and then, and then go back to painting. And we got our striker back too.
I need that shot. We
got a striker Dino back as well. So that means.
Yeah, just give me 5 minutes, yo. I just need 5 minutes.
But yeah, man, that's all I got, man. Any final thoughts, everybody? We're good. This is the last one for the New Year's, man. This is it.
Yeah, this is it. We made it through. We start again.
It was a crazy year, man.
It's been a crazy year.
But it's gonna kick off even better. EPL January 1st.
Yeah, man.
Y'all better watch. Y'all better watch it.
And also, how old are you turning on Sunday? No, Saturday.
29 again.
Bro, you're gonna have a kid, bro. You can't say that shit anymore.
You're gonna be a father now, Edgar.
Exactly.
That's not
lied anymore.
You can't be a liar.
Leland looks at you funny every time you say that.
He's like, shit. These guys
How long you been 29?
For the past like 6 years, bro.
34.
But we got a Benchy birthday coming up, so we'll try to celebrate it as best we can in this COVID world. But with all that being said, this is it. This is the end of 2020. Happy New Year's. We wish everybody a happy, healthy, safe New Year's to come, and that's it, right?
Yep.
We are the bench with the voice. Where the bench is always warm. Peace.
Poppers. Kidding. I don't know.